You cook with love, pouring your heart into every meal. You place the plate in front of your parent, hoping this time will be different. But the familiar frown appears, and the plate is gently pushed away. The silence that follows stings more than words ever could. No one really talks about this part of caregiving, the ache of watching someone you love refuse what you know is good for them. You're not just dealing with frustration. There's a deeper pain, a sense of rejection that cuts through every gentle offer and every hopeful recipe. You might feel powerless, caught between wanting to do the right thing and the reality that you can't force someone to accept your care. Guilt creeps in, whispering that maybe you're not trying hard enough or loving well enough. But let this truth settle in. You are not failing, and your parent isn't trying to hurt you. This struggle is about so much more than food. It's about control, fear, memory, and loss. For many older adults, refusing healthy food isn't simple stubbornness. It's often a desperate hold on the familiar in a world that feels like it's slipping away. The saltier foods or sugary treats your parent craves may be tied to memories of comfort, celebrations, or moments when life felt more secure. Sometimes eating what they want is the last scrap of independence they feel they have. Food becomes a language, a way to say, "I still have choices," when so much else has changed. In these moments, no can be one of the few powers they have left. Look closely, and you might notice subtle signs that something deeper is going on. Maybe they insist on eating alone, or you find empty wrappers tucked away, evidence of secret snacks. Perhaps even gentle suggestions trigger anger or sadness. These aren't just reactions to your cooking, they're signals. Sometimes it's fear of getting older, not a distaste for broccoli, that fuels resistance. Old emotional eating patterns from decades past can resurface, especially when life feels uncertain. Cognitive decline can alter how food tastes or smells, and even disrupt long-held routines, making familiar foods feel safer than new, healthier options. It's easy to feel frustrated, but recognizing these underlying reasons gives you power. The power to respond with empathy instead of anger. When you shift your perspective, you open the door to new ways of connecting. So, what can you do instead of falling into the cycle of conflict? Start small. One gentle swap at a time can make a world of difference. Involve your parent in the process. Ask what vegetables feel familiar or comforting to them. You can honor their food memories by preparing dishes they love, just with a healthier twist. Arguments rarely change minds, but listening can. Ask open questions and offer choices instead of ultimatums. Sometimes the best progress is made not by pushing, but by inviting and respecting their voice. Remember, meals are about so much more than nutrition. They're moments to build trust, to show your parent that you see and respect their feelings, even when you disagree. The goal is not a perfect diet, but a peaceful table, a space where love and dignity come first. At the end of the day, it's not just about the greens or grains on the plate, it's about grace, extending patience to both your parent and yourself. You're nourishing more than a body, you're protecting a bond that matters more than any recipe ever could. Keep showing up with compassion, and know that every act of patience is a victory, even when it doesn't look perfect. For more insights and support on caregiving and aging, remember, you're not alone on this journey. Your care deserves care too.